Creativity is an addiction. Not just with yourself, but we crave everybody else's creativity. I have a bottle of Pedialyte here. Somebody had to come up with a creative process to get this inside stores. Let's take it back even further. Somebody had to create the juice in the bottle. Take it back even more. Who had the vision to even think it was possible? Creativity is an addiction in so many ways. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Overlooking this beautiful forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina, the sun is just starting to rise. I love the length of the shadows this early in the morning. 36 degrees. I wish it was a little bit chillier so I could see a light frost on the forest floor. It's always playful to the imagination to study nature and how things will happen, and there's really nothing you as a human being did in order to make it happen. And so you have to find yourself in a place of mindfulness and gratefulness and be in that moment of now and see what you can do to learn from it. There's always something to learn from nature. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Choice. This is what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day. Today we happen to be reading from January 6th, 2023. Where to begin? Have you ever been in that position? How often? Many times a week? Many times a day? Where to begin? The next step would be how to begin. Not just as a writer, but every form of creative outlet. Where to begin? How to begin? We have ideas as to how we'd like to play things out. But once inside the rings of life, there they are. The gates of challenge. And they're open. The decision makers of today have visions, but they only want to invest in those who have the experience. I work side by side with college students who've realized how difficult it's going to be to get any type of experience. Locating those open doors of opportunity are met with personal challenges led by self-doubt and a lack of drive. They may have the book knowledge to put the steps in forward motion, but haven't begun a journey yet of skillfully shaping the expectation. I'm a broadcast instructor. Each class that I'm beautifully gifted with, those students are radio and television ready right now. We haven't even had our first class, and they think they're superstars right now. They want to be on the microphone right now. They want to be on the camera right now. They want to have a hot YouTube channel right now. You know it doesn't work that way, right? I mean, even after 40 years of terrestrial radio, it was one of those things where I go, how? Why? I met a lot of people along the way that stopped at 10, 15 years. Even those that would go 1 or 2 years and say, not for me. But 40 years? And I still don't think that I'm radio or television ready after all of those years. Because the industries that we have all over the world, every business is constantly changing. And if you don't change with it, as Andrew Ashwood used to tell me, there's the door. He was a tough guy. He was an honest guy. He knew what he wanted. He knew that he had to have a team that was going to get his radio station out of receivership. And if we couldn't do that, well, they were going to close the doors. And it was up to us to become real broadcasters, to get our hands dirty, to put in the extra hours. See, that's the desire. That's the hunger. I always share with my students who sit there and say, why am I not getting a phone call? Why isn't somebody writing an email back to me? Why am I not being hired? My comment is always, even I don't think you're hungry. What are you talking about? I don't think you're hungry. Success is based on hunger. What is your hunger? What is driving you? What is putting that passion inside your soul? Do you even know who you want to reach? Kudos to Spreaker. They're a streaming outlet. They send out emails once or twice a month. And what they are, they create podcasts that teach people how to better their vision, how to get involved more in their podcasts. And always, they talk about who is your audience? Who are you trying to reach? Where to begin? How to begin? I have been a part of so many creative projects over the past 6 years. And only one of those projects has been a success story. All of them have tripped, stumbled, fallen apart because people said, this is not the way it was supposed to be. So I think we're going to break up the team. You don't want to go through the thick and thin? You don't want to hear the thunder? You don't want to hear the crashing of things falling down so that we can piece it back together again? Humpty Dumpty would love to be our friend. Where to begin? How to begin? I think the next question after that would be, do you have what it takes to win? I'm Arroe, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.